The Dynasty. The Dynasty.
Yeah, she gon' work. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? How you living? How you feeling? How your mama them? Strange Mata, how you doing? Welcome in. How you doing? How you feeling? How you living in them? Oh man, this is a song I forgot. I got this on all platforms, y'all. This is on all platforms.
The Dynasty.
Fatal Crest in the building. Renown Zero in the building. How we doing? How you living? How you feeling? How your mama them? How your daddy and them? How you people them? Man. So members, y'all know what's up. Y'all saw the video. For all my members, y'all saw the video. And if you haven't, shame on you. Fatal Crest caught a live. Yes, sir. And you caught a good one. This is a good live. This is a good live. This is gonna be a good one. This gonna be real good. This is gonna be a real good live. So today is what we call the Strip Club Chronicles. This is the first one of the new year. Sorry. Hell over. Okay, there we go. First one of the new year, and man, this is gonna be a good one. I felt like I was trying to figure out what to talk about. I've been working on getting some dancers involved with the show. You feel me? I've been working on that. So that's something that's going to be in the process. All right, I'll work on that as we get to it. So yeah, today's live is going to be a good one. We're going to be talking about several things today about strip club stuff, and my members know what I'm talking about. You know, members get the inside scoop on things. And yeah, there are things that dancers do. Like there's a reason why like a lot of dancers like they go through a whole lot of stuff, right? Whole lot of things. And we'll be talking about that uh as we maneuver around for today. But I do gotta let y'all, like I said, I gotta let y'all know we are talking about adult stuff. All right. If you are not uh if you are not of that age or maturity for that matter, I gotta put that in there. Please exit stage left. Okay. If you cannot handle looking at women without being weird, you know what I'm saying? Then you might want to chill out. You might want to sit this one out. I'm talking, and this is also my opinions. These are my thoughts, my opinions, everything is, for conversational purposes and for entertainment purposes only. Um, I don't claim to know everything. Never did. I just, want to put information out there and get people talking because it's stuff that we need to talk about, right? So, first thing I want to get out the way, and I kind of mentioned this on the last time I talked Strip Club Chronicles. And I know a lot of y'all in here that's in the live chat right now. I want to say y'all respect women for the most part. Um, but I will say this, right? And I know a lot of people we've argued a lot over the course of years, not us specifically, but we've seen arguments, discussions on social media about how a lot of women are, the promiscuity and all of that stuff. A lot of people are mad about that, and women um that partake in this lifestyle and stuff like that. I know a lot of people don't like that shit. I personally believe, and I said it in the last time I talked about this. I actually had a segment talking about this. I believe, right, that we need to stop dehumanizing women that do strip club work. Okay? We need to stop dehumanizing them. We need to stop stop thinking, that these women are subhuman because it's not true. You understand me? They work just as hard. Hell, in some cases, I think they work harder than regular women outside, depending on, of course, that depends on the job or whatever the fuck. But anywho, I think these women, they're people at the end of the day. You understand me? And I want y'all that are watching this to understand that these women are human at the end of the day. They are women at the end of the day. Okay? Just because they indulge in a fantasy or whatever, or they make their job, your fantasy their job or whatever, it does not take away from the fact that they are human. You understand what I'm saying? I need y'all to. I'm gonna keep repeating that until y'all get it because I'm tired. This is one thing that I hate, especially with the so-called red pill people, right? Is that they dehumanize a lot of these women, right? Let me switch over to the Strip Club Chronicles. I'm sorry, we out here, and I got the wrong tab open. Lord have mercy. All right, let me hide this for a bit. Oop, okay, so I need y'all to understand that, right? I need y'all to understand that at the end of the day, these are women, right? I don't care about anything else. I don't care about whether you may not like what they do. You may not agree with what they do, and that's fine, right? But the biggest thing what we got to stop doing, right? What we have to stop doing is we have to legit. I mean, absolutely legitimately have to. Bring this over here. I'm sorry. Stop treating women like shit. You understand what I'm saying? We got to. And I feel like it's, I shouldn't have to keep saying it, but I feel like folks don't get it. You understand what I'm saying? Like folks don't understand that concept that they're women at the end of the day. They are human beings. They are. That's what they are. They're human beings just like us. All right. The crazy part about this is that if I were to ask at least 10 men, if I were to get 10 men together in a room and ask them, more often than not, they would be cool they would low key be cool with their girl wearing stuff like this, right? Under the condition of if it were exclusively for them. If they got, say for example, right, this AI art that I did, right? If you had a girlfriend, right? Some of y'all that are in a relationship, you have a girlfriend and she just out of the blue sent you stuff like this. It's exclusively for you, right? Exclusively for you. You know it's for you, no questions asked. You'd be cool with it. But the fact that it's not or may not be for you, right? Or she has done it before. It's that's where the problem is. What up, Rona? How you doing? I will not stop. Great. So my issue with y'all, with a lot of guys, right, would be it's the exclusivity factor, low key. And I need y'all to realize something, that a lot of these, especially girls that are like that will be like this, more often than not, they're not. That's the reality, right? And it's not to dehumanize them, it's not to degrade women. It's fact, right? A lot of guys want that woman that's promiscuous for them. For them. And the reality is it doesn't work that way. Not more often than not, it doesn't. So I need y'all to, at least be okay or chill out. I'm not saying be the next Adam 22 or nothing, right? I'm not telling you to be the next Adam 22. I'm not telling you to be, to make yourself uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, hey, you gotta deal with it, because a lot of guys we're visual creatures, okay? It's bad enough society already messes with our heads and makes us to be the fault of a lot of things. It's bad enough, right? But what we don't want to do is we do not need to make the situation worse by, trying to make she needs to cover up. She needs to put more clothes on. She needs to not do this job. She needs to not be a stripper because she's less than of a human being. Like I said, bro, I'm telling you right now, a lot of these strippers, bro, they just do their job and go the fuck home. Okay? I'm not even trying. I'm not even like, I can't even tell you. Like, I can count like those instances that you think of shit happening literally are few and far between. Real ass shit. And I want y'all to understand that. Like, for real. Like, and that's something that we need to get into. And I want y'all to understand that. Like, for those of y'all that may not go in or may not have the access to and all you have is your imagination to go off of. And yeah, there's some people, like I said, I'm trying to give y'all the reality. I'm trying to hit y'all with the reality gem right now. Okay. And I don't get me wrong, there's girls out there that work that are amazing. Potentially. You know what I'm saying? That are potentially amazing that do this shit. And there are some girls out there that are a little bit on the sleazeball side that will do some shit. Okay. It is what it is. It's just I want you guys to understand that, hey, look, treat them like human beings, like you would treat a regular person. I guarantee you things will be a lot better. We just need to stop with the dehumanization. I feel like. Even in the champagne room, Gray. Even in the champagne room. Handle your business, just just be sure to say thank you, ma'am, after the wham bam. Okay? I feel like we need to get that straight, because there's too many people out here who want to dehumanize, jump on this train of, oh, well, she's less than, or you shouldn't be doing this, you could do better than this, blah, blah, blah. When these women get way more money, right? They know how to leverage themselves to get way more money, better opportunities. They can pay off things like that would take regular people years to pay off. Just respect the hustle. Now I can sit up here and I say all that, and if you feel like this isn't for you, or you'll never, I'll never go to, okay, then that's fine. If you'll never do that, perfectly fine. But let other people have their fun. Let people have their fun, like on some real shit. Just stop being the bitter Betty in the room, please. For the sake of everything good in life, do not be the bitter Betty, because I'm personally tired of having to deal with that shit. I'm tired of dealing with bitter people that are upset at the world and trying to tell people to stop having fun. Man, look, just chill out. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard. Chill out. You feel me? All right, so we're going to look at a couple videos before we get into our main topic today. I wanted to say that because, like I said, it's something that we need to do. We're going to get into, before we get into our main topic today, we are going to be looking at a few videos. Right? I wouldn't disrespect them or dehumanize, but I would probably have to really think about dating. No, and that's fine. I'm not telling you to date a stripper either. That's the other thing. I'm not telling you to date a stripper. Oh, I'm gonna get to, hey, we gotta make content, dog. Spades in the building, man. What up, man? Oh, I trust me. I'm gonna tell y'all how I got to the main topic. Man, I'm telling you, that shit happened this week. Some shit went down. I got the tea, well, the soda in this case, for y'all. Ooh. But please be patient with me. We out here I'm trying to, get y'all, we trying to set it up, You gotta get it going for, gotta work it up before you get the load out. You know what I'm saying? Pause? Is that a pause moment? All right. So let's look at a couple videos, man. Let's look at little Miss Jasmine Black here. We're gonna look at Miss Jasmine Black. I would think to be convinced. Okay, cool. I got you. All right. I just wanted to make sure, because like I said, people love to take stuff out of context nowadays, especially with the shit that I be looking at on Twitter. But people just love to take shit out of context, and I'm like, I'm not telling you to go out of your way to date a stripper if you're not gonna handle it. All right. So we're gonna look at this video. This video is from Miss Jasmine Black, This is 5 years ago, so this video is a little old, but we'll go with it right now. Okay, we'll go with it. She's cute. I like her little look. All right.
And I'm back with another video, and today's video is the top 5 do nots of the strip club. Okay, all my videos are a matter of opinion. And
okay, so what you want to bet? I said the same thing, Spade. But what you want to bet? She's from either, I want to say she's in like Atlanta. If she's Texas, right? If she's Texas, I think she's like maybe Dallas. Her walls are so blunt, right? I know, right? I feel like there's a joke there. There's a joke there somewhere. We're gonna leave that alone. Let that girl breathe. Okay, this is an old video from 2018. Okay.
Experience with my years of dancing. Nothing I say is facts. Nothing nobody say is going to be facts, because this environment is unique to your experiences and the things that you've been through. Yep. So everything that I say is personal experience and opinions, but a lot of my experiences other strippers can relate to. A lot of my opinions other strippers can relate to, but everybody's journey in this game is going to be different. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the video. The number one do not of the strip club: don't stop another girl's money. Yep. Okay, don't hate on her. Don't go over there trying to stop the customer from tipping her because you know him or you don't want him tipping her. Don't try to talk bad about her. Don't try to slander her name. Let that girl work. Let your co-workers work. And a lot of times the customers are going to respect you way more if you just let them relax and let them enjoy themselves. Clearly, if he's dancing a girl that you don't like or don't want him dancing, clearly that's who he wants to dance, or he would not be dancing her. It kind of makes the customers uncomfortable when some girl they danced last week or some girl they probably had intercourse with thinks that they belong to them, and every time they come into the club to dance other girls, you all in his face trying to stop him from dancing people. That pushes customers away. It pushes money away. It has you looking crazy. Let these men relax. I don't care if you're dealing with a dude from the club or whatever. If you met him in the club and you started dealing with him and he still comes to the club, let that man relax. Let that man...
That part, boy, I like her. I like her. Hold on. Where is she? I want to get to know her. Hold on, man. Well, I'm about to look. I'm gonna take my little money. I might have to give her a couple of ones. Where the ones at, dog? Where you at, baby? Come here. Come holler at me. But hold on. I think she's not done with a point. Hold on. She's not done with a point yet. Hold on.
Man, continue to have his entertainment space and let him do his thing, because what happens is y'all start messing with these guys that's from the club, and then y'all start tripping when they start coming in there, and then they don't want to come no more. So now you done messed up your money and everybody else's money. So if there's a guy that you're dealing with from the club and you don't want him dancing girls, you need to take that up with him. Don't stop that girl money, okay? That is the number one do not of the club. Do not stop another girl's money. Do not.
Okay, so we're gonna get to number 2 in a minute. But that part number one, yo, she that right there, do not stop another girl's money. And that is something I've been saying for a minute. Do not. I will agree with that. That right there will get you, that will, not only will it have you looking crazy, that can also get you fired. Right? Because a lot of that, especially if you met the guy in the club and y'all start getting close or whatever, y'all start doing this, that, and the third, and all of a sudden, you know he goes in there every Tuesday. You start hanging with the guy, you start liking him, and then he starts picking somebody else. Let that man have somebody else. If he wants you, he's gonna go for you. Okay, and this is one of the reasons why I like the clubs, because it's raw. Like, it's raw reaction. It's raw. Like, okay, I like you, but I really want to get dances from you. You know what I'm saying? This person makes me feel a certain type of way, so this is who I'm spending my money on. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, let the man relax. Why not hit him up? Exactly. If it's a problem, and I'll take that a step further, right? If it's a problem for him to do that, especially if you met him at the club, why are you tripping? You know that's what he's gonna do. Exactly, Space. Sensitivity is crazy, right? Like I'm just supposed to give all my money to you. Like you somebody special. You ain't even doing nothing crazy. You ain't even doing nothing for real. Like, come on now. All right. So let's get to the second point, because this second point is real good, y'all.
Number 2, do not be greedy or take money or do things that you know you should not be doing. Example, when there's a lot of money being thrown in the air and you are dancing for a customer and there's another girl beside you and her customer is also throwing money in the air, there is an imaginary line between the both of you. Every stripper knows this, but there's a lot of them that will try to test you and try to play with you. There's an imaginary line in between you two. I don't care if some of your dollars fall over there. I don't care if some of her dollars fall over here. Anything that fall over this line is mine. Anything that fall over that line is yours. Now, if you don't like it, you need to take your customer and move somewhere else. And only time that it's acceptable in some cases for each other to get some of each other's money is if it's a large amount of money that is going into each pile. Now, if the girls are mature enough, they can talk about splitting the money down the middle.
See, that's the key. Maturity. A lot of these girls aren't mature enough to get that. We're talking big clubs that like guys go in and phew, like money coming in out of everywhere. But yeah, put duct tape lines here. See, that's the thing. It's not for you, like, as a customer, but I'm giving y'all, like, for the strippers, for the dancers themselves, this is what they have to realize, right? Like, me personally, if it's two girls that I like, that are both dancing, then I'm, throwing money, whatever, right? But if it's 1 and 1, if I'm with one dancer already, and we're out here doing that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's weird. Space, you would pay for that. You said I pay for a brawl for money. Yeah, girls that's what I'm saying. But let's keep it going.
The majority of a lot of my money going to your pile or a lot of your money coming to my pile. The mature thing to do is for us both to go ahead and put all the money together and split it down. But in other situations, if the guy is like tipping $200 and your guy is tipping $200, like, and it's not a lot of my money going to your pile, it's not a lot of your money going in my pile, just draw the imaginary line. Just keep scooting your money over with your foot, and that's your pile. Do not ever go over to another girl pile and be like, oh, that's my dollar, it fell over there. No, that's tacky. It's not that serious. It's more where that came from. Yeah. Do not, number 3, of the strip club, okay? A lot of times in strip clubs there are sections. These sections are reserved for RSVP people, VIP people, and things like that. People come in, they buy bottles, and they buy sections, okay? Let me tell you how these sections work. You go over to the section when they're ready, they get their ones or whatever the case may be. You ask them, can you dance, right? 9 times out of 10, the people that is going to be over there when that money start flying are the people that they chose. As soon as the money hit the floor, any girls that's over there are the girls that's going to be over there. There's no new girls that can come in and no girls can leave out. Who is there is who is there.
So here's the thing. She's talking about sections. So some clubs have sections. A lot of clubs have sections. I know there's a club in Houston that does this. V Live in Houston has sections, right? So what she's talking about is clubs that have sections specifically, right? So what she's saying is the clubs that have sections, they pick their girls that they want. They looking at who's there. They pick the girl that they want in that section. These people have already paid, and I'm talking about they paid money for the section. So like we're talking about anywhere between 300 to 300 plus, right? Depending on the club, right? So they're looking, they get to their section. These people get to their section. They all got the money together. They're looking around to see what girl's there. And then they say, hey, we'll just say her, right? Since we'll talk about her in the video. So they'll get her, right? They'll get her and maybe another girl, right? And she'll be like, all right, cool. They tell her to start dancing. And then she starts dancing. They start throwing money. So the very second they start throwing money, that's it. Nobody else can get up in there. No, don't be trying to, oh, you see money. Okay, you over here, you just got in the club and they didn't, you're getting in the club late and you see, people throwing money in a section and you see girls in that section. don't go over there because you haven't been picked. Now, unless they pick you themselves, unless they say, hey, we want her too, don't go. Don't go.
Because what happens is, if I start dancing for a section and money starts hitting the floor, let's say it's $200 on the floor already, and they get new girls, and then they spend another $1,000.
Yep.
How we gonna work this out? It becomes a bunch of confusion. So do I get $200 more because I already had $200 on the floor? No, we're not gonna go through this in the strip club. So when money hits the floor, whoever the girls were that was in that section, when that money hit the floor, that's who that money belongs to. It's very complicated when money is already on the floor and new girls try to come in. It causes chaos. So to end chaos, when the money hit the floor, the girls that's over there, that's who it belongs to. No new girls going in, no new girls going out. So
yo, Gray, shut up. This man said it's gotta be dangerous in Canada with their $1 $2 coins. Make it hell. Ting. It is. Ting. Hey girl, I like you. Just throw a quarter at him. Yeah.
Don't try to play yourself and go over to a section where there's money on the floor and then try to argue with the girls at the end of the night. If I see money on the floor in a section, I don't even bother. Only time I do is if I see a guy off to the side that got his own money, or if you're getting paid in your hand. If you're getting paid in your hand to dance, then you're good. But if you're counting on some of that rain money and you went over there when the money already hit the floor, nah, sis, you just played yourself.
That part.
So don't do that. Do not.
There we go. Wait, she skipped. She just skipped one. Did she skip one? She skipped the number, right? Hold on. The section talk right here. Yeah, because she skipped the number. I'm about to say, I know I ain't tripping. I'm sorry. I had an OCD moment.
Do not, number 5. Do not talk about coworkers to customers. It's tacky, it's corny, and it puts the customer in an awkward position. Yeah, you may be stopping this girl coins, or you might be really expanding their curiosity about them. A lot of times y'all talk bad about people and really you just make this person wonder what this person is about. So you could be helping the situation or you could be making the situation worse. Either way, it's corny. Don't talk about your co-workers to customers. It's unnecessary. It's not really healthy for you because you might be stopping your own coins. The customer may be engaging in a conversation with you, but they probably don't want to be bothered with you because you're messy and you're doing things that's like making them uncomfortable, and honestly they don't care. They are there to see booties and titties. They do not care about none of the drama that we have going on in there, okay? So just do your job, dance for the man, entertain, and anything that you got going on with them girls in there, that ain't got nothing to do with the customers. Leave the customers out of it. You got a problem with somebody, you take it up with management or you take it up with that girl. But to talk about...
Bro, that should be have me dead, bro. That should be have me dead ass tight. I be trying to tell, like, this is a girl I've tried to tell some of the girls, like, look, I like, even with me as a DJ, right? Because I hear a lot of the stuff. Right. So how was your day? Right. Oh, you talking bad about this girl? Well, what's so bad? Like, see, now here's the crazy thing. Like, for me as a DJ, right? I hear a lot of the shit. Like, some of the girls that tell me shit that goes on, or I find out about shit. Right. I hear about a lot of the shit. And I be chilling. Like, I really do be chilling. Because I make my own assumptions. I make my own things. And some of the things they be telling me, sometimes it either confirms what I've already thought, sometimes, or it, like, I'm like, okay, what are you talking about? Like, some of these people be out here wilding, right? So, you know, it's weird. Like, you know, sometimes you just got to know how to just go on about your day. If it's really that big of a deal, talk to the girl about it, or if it's really bad, talk with management. You know, I just say talk to the girl about it. Really, to be honest, y'all be grown adults about shit. But then again, like I said, you're dealing with women. I guess sometimes they don't do that.
about your coworkers to customers, it's tacky, it's corny, and customers don't care about it. They don't want to hear it. Don't do it. Do not talk to a customer while a girl is with that customer, unless you and that girl is cool, unless you and that girl are friends, or unless that girl is just really, really nice. I'm gonna tell you personally, as a dancer, it really irritates me when somebody runs up to a customer while I am in conversation or in the middle of entertaining, and it's brother, oh hey, wait till I'm done. And a lot of strippers really get irritated about that. Wait till I'm done, especially if me and you don't have no relationship, I don't know you, you don't know me, we don't talk, whatever the case may be. It's disrespectful to each other because I'm working and you're taking the attention off of me and I'm getting my money. And girls love to come up while you're getting money. They like to make themselves known and notice that they're there. So, you know, I think the appropriate thing to do is if you know somebody in the strip club and you know somebody is dancing for them, one of your coworkers is dancing for them at the time, I think the appropriate thing to do is to wait. But like I said, if you have a relationship with the girl, if it doesn't feel awkward for you not to go ahead and speak, go ahead and speak. I mean, it's not a big deal to everybody, but I'm saying in most cases, it can irritate the entertainer that you're interrupting her entertainment. So, those are my top 5 do not.
Yeah, she missed one. Which is one. I wonder, do you ever hear a story where someone comes out and start talking some mathematics or science and be like, the circumference of her ass jiggles in 45-degree angle? What? Space. Bro, if I have not, but I be thinking that shit sometimes. I'm like, bro, I'll be like, damn, bro. She a little stiff. Like, is she alright? You know, I be seeing, like, I be paying attention to shit. I'm like, she move a little different. She don't move like she normally move. But yo, I gotta drop a like on this video. I gotta drop a like on that. I gotta drop a like. I gotta drop a like on that. Oh, that's funny. That's hilarious. A mathematics professional stripper, bro. That would be hilarious. That would be fucking hilarious, bro. That would be funny. Oh man. Oh man, that's funny as hell. That's crazy. Mathematics, y'all. Let me hide this right quick. Make sure. Well, I'm not hiding anything.
What's up, JB Nate?
Oh, so she's still going. Yo, she's still going. Oh, she's still doing videos. Okay.
What's up?
Okay, she went full podcasting with the shit. Okay. Okay. She's still going. I'm gonna have to hit the sub button on here. Okay, she's still doing. All right. But yeah, I just wanted to do that real quick. Shout out to Jasmine Black, man. She's still doing her thanky thing. And I love it. I love it. You love to see it. All right, let's look at another one. I'm gonna drop a sub on her real quick. I'm gonna drop a sub when I get a chance. Okay. All right, so let's look at this one. And I'm looking at this other video here. I'm poaching, yes. I'm scheming. Yo, it would be dope to actually have her on the show though. Like, hey, she's got 200K subs though. That'd be dope. All right, I just so happen to look at this video. You know, exposing the stripper industry. What is wrong with these people? These people love to try to expose shit. I'm like, bro, shut up, please. Let people have their fun. All right, so let's this one looks like it's gonna be fucking interesting. I feel like this is gonna be some bullshit. If they say this, say that. This is a dialogue guide to sell VIP rooms in strip clubs, y'all. I feel like this is gonna be some bullshit. Spade, stop. Be nice. Oh, I feel like this is gonna be some bullshit. Just off the title. All right, let's see.
Hey guys, it's Gia. Welcome back to my channel. So today I actually am going to make a video for you guys on what exactly to say when you're selling the VIP rooms, because a lot of you left in the comments on my last video asking like, well, what exact dialogue do you use when you're selling the rooms, not just like targeting specific groups. So this is the video I have prepared for you guys. So let's get started. So basically I'm gonna call this video like, if they say that, say this, or whatever. If they say this, say that. So I want to acknowledge the fact that when it comes to selling VIPs, you have to understand that most of these guys are like kind of gross. And
Yup, it's one of those. It's one of those. I hate it. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. Oh no. No, I hate it. I hate it. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I knew it. I had a feeling it was coming by the title. I knew it. Oh, jeez. I knew it was coming. I knew it. 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 I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I had a feeling it was coming. Some of these. Stop, Spades. Stop, Spades. I'm willing to bet she's California. She's probably California, LA, San Diego. And I haven't even looked. So, Fatal Crest. I mean, you're asking a good question there. Oh, all right. Let's slug through this. I'm gonna slug through some of this. Oh boy.
they're gonna be like asking for stuff, it's sexual, and you have to understand that in order to sell the VIPs, you can't like automatically get mad at them or like shame them right away for that. Obviously, like, you know, try not to do that stuff, or if you do, if you don't, it doesn't really matter. But if you're trying to like be clean and not do extras, don't just like start off the bat by being like, we don't do that here, like super like aggressive, because that's gonna scare almost every single guy off, and you're actually not gonna sell like really that many rooms at all, because obviously like a man's mind is
She's missing paint on her fingernail, dog. I'm sorry, I'm just noticing shit that don't make no fucking sense, dog. Like, this is fucking odd. Like,
motivated by sex, and if they're in the strip club, it's like especially motivated by sex. So you have to kind of play into that. Not saying you have to do anything, but you do need to sort of play
she's got a point.
fantasy. Not even saying you have to promise anything,
right?
But you can't like shame them or make them feel bad for wanting that,
especially when that's part of the game. So here's the thing, right? She might be selling VIPs, right? Off of looks alone. Tell her, you're right. So Fatal Crest, so I get, here's where she's coming from. You don't want to up front be like, we don't do that here. Like, no, how dare, you know what I'm saying? Because the minute you be like, no, we don't do that here, especially in a strip club, you've already kind of like jarred the experience for them, for a guy, right? So you're already in the mood, you're already in that area, whatever the fuck, and you're already in that mind state. So that snaps, like when you get told, no, we don't do that here, in the way she's saying it, it's kind of like, okay, all right, well, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? I'm leaving. I'm disappointed now. You know what I'm saying? She might be right. but it's also it's one of those things where it's not what you say, it's how it's said type shit. Does that make sense? I kind of confused myself there, but you get the point. But you're right though. You're also correct, Fatal Crest. Telling them no isn't shaming them. What's the shame part is, oh, we don't do that here. Like, how dare you? Like your facial expressions be like, oh, like I don't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, like I don't know. She doesn't. How do I put this? Like, I don't know if she sells VIPs like that. I could be wrong. Just yeah. See, now that sounds better. See, Fatal Crush, you're right. Like, oh, honey, that's not what we do here. Or instead of we, right? Instead of we, that's not what I do. She sells to the day crew. Damn. That I don't. I'm sorry, baby. I don't do that. That type of thing. Because what you won't do, another girl might do. I don't. Y'all got to keep that in mind. What one? Yeah. Okay. So you got that. Okay. Or in some fashion. Okay. Cool. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. It's how it's said, how it's presented. You got a point, Fatal Crush. You on there?
So with that little note, let's get into it. So I have like common things that guys say that I wrote down. So a lot of them will be like, well, how does it work? And when I say that, I say, we are a VIP based club. All the fun happens in the back room. This is just the waiting area. So the reason I say that is because it makes it seem like the back room is where like the fun and the party is at, and really on the main floor is just the waiting area. Even though that's not necessarily the case, a lot of people do stay on the floor. We don't want like the customers to think that, because we don't want them just like chilling on the floor.
Boy, she tried. Yo, I mean, she's not necessarily wrong here. The waiting floor analogy though is hilarious, because I'm like, stop. Stop. Space. Oh shit. Oh. Did this style I'll be. Y'all not right. Oh man, this is funny. Like, but she's not wrong though. Here's the thing: she's not necessarily wrong in the analogy. That because what she's trying to do is create that idea that that idea of that exclusivity thing, if you will, right? So I get where she's coming from with this, because my club has a few VIP areas. You know what I'm saying? It's a smaller club, but it's like it's small and like in terms of size, but like it does have like a couple of VIP areas, right? And it has a couple of VIP areas where all of that, where you can do that and you can set yourself up and like set it up like that. But I don't know, maybe it's just how she comes across to me. Like she comes across as really prissy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like stuck up type, like if you're not spending at least 1,000 on her, she won't talk to you type deal. I don't know, maybe I'm tripping, but let's go.
Obviously, unless they are like sliding you hundreds or just giving you like a bunch of cash, then you might as well just stay on the floor and pocket that. But if you are trying to sell a VIP, you need to make it seem like that's like the area where everything's like popping, everything's going on, whatever. So that's what I say. If they say, I just got here, which is super common if you're a stripper, a lot of guys will be like, I just got here, and have kind of this attitude. So it depends on their demeanor. If they're like, I just got here, or if they're like, I just got here, like, leave me alone. Then if they're like super rude, then I would just like leave them alone. But if they're like, I just got here, I would be like, oh my gosh, what a better way to start your night. And then, sorry, I'm looking at my little notes that I wrote.
She needs to actual edit
And
better.
then I like to say, oh, like if it's early in the night, oh, it's kind of early in the night. I bet they'll give us like the extra naughty room for a little bit cheaper. And then I like to say, oh yeah, you just got here. Let's get to know each other. Let's take a shot. Even though for me, getting to know a customer is just hanging out with them for like 3 minutes, I'm still willing to sit and take a shot with them. I take fake shots because I don't like to drink at work, but
Which is fair. I'll give it a fake shot. I'll give it a fake shot thing. The fake shot's fine. Because yeah, that makes perfect sense.
even if you just take a little shot or whatever, it kind of doesn't make it seem like you're like right to the point if they need to be like.
Yo, Spades, stop. Stop it, Spades. Bad Spades. Go to the corner. Yeah, if I would have worked with her, like working with her would probably be a pain. Working with her would probably be a bit of a pain. If I were to work with her, it'll probably be a little bit. Just a tad. Because if she wasn't getting the money that she thought she deserved at that minute, like, I don't know if she can, I don't know.
You know, led into it. And then another one I say is like, well, you're super handsome. Like, I couldn't help myself. I had to come say hi to you. Because.
Boy, she be capping. Boy, she cap hard, bro. The level of cap. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No. Spades, stop. Stop, Spades. Let's not be rude. Okay? No. Fatal Crest, we are not going to allow that here. Okay? We will be respectful. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Could you be any more cringe? Oh, Jesus. I'm not, like, poor girl. I'm sorry.
That obviously like strokes their ego, and then if you stroke their ego, a lot of times they will be like, oh, well, stay and hang out or whatever. So that's what I say if they say I just got here. Obviously there's like a million things I say, but these are the most common ones. So if you guys want me to elaborate on a specific topic, like a specific thing that guys say, leave a comment and I'll make like a whole video about that. But this is more like a little video kind of going through all of the most common things. So if they say I already had one, so that's a super common one as well. I just say, well, are you satisfied? And obviously
Oh man, I can't. Oh, this is hilarious, yo. Oh, I need to do this more often. Cause good God, bruh. I don't. I feel I'm low key almost feeling bad for the guys that give her money. I'm almost at that point where I low key feel bad for the guys that pay money for her. I'm almost there. But that's what I'm thinking. Like I'm thinking the same thing. Like she's trying to scam these dudes out of money. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, I mean, whatever the fuck. It's the whole gray area shit of the club itself. But good God, bro. Oh man. I don't know if I can watch any more of this though, because this is so cringe.
like 9 times out of 10 they're gonna be like no, because like I said, their minds are driven by sex, and unless you're working in like a complete like brothel style or extras type of club, that usually didn't happen, so they're not necessarily like satisfied.
This girl can't do her job right. RPX, how you doing? I'm sorry. I thought I thought I acknowledged you on the way in. Her. I feel bad for the people that no, because she doesn't do her job well, right? I don't think I can't see myself like she would probably be the one to complain that a guy, stiffed her on the bill and there is no sex in the same frame room. Yeah, sure. Okay. y'all believe y'all believe Dave Chappelle if you want to. Oh man, I would think she feel like trying to jack me or set me up. Yeah, exactly. Like she feels like a setup. That's the problem, right? Like it feels like with her. I'm watching this video with her about her or her how she does her sells her VIPs, right? So let's go back one, right? So we're gonna tab up. We're gonna go back, and then
What's up, J?
okay, we're gonna go back to Jasmine Black, right? So here's the thing. If you talk to like, so it's the same girl we talked to, right? This is the same one, Jasmine Black, right? So would you rather? I'd rather chill with her if I'm spending all my money, right? If I'm spending all my money and I have a choice between this or this, okay? Race aside, right? We're not talking about race. I know everybody got their little preference on like dark skin, light skin, black, white, whatever the fuck. All of that bullshit aside, right? Would you rather, just based off of what we heard with both of these girls, both of these women, would you rather this or this? Think about that for a second. If I was going exactly, that's what I'm saying. I'd rather if all I had was ones in my hand and I had all this money in my hand ready to spend it, I would be throwing my ones at Jasmine. There's no question. I'm not talking about because of the fact that she's black, white, fuck all that bullshit, right? We're not talking about that. We're not. Jasmine, even because they're both in the same vein, right? Even if they were both in the same club, right? And I had an option between Jasmine or what is her name? Angel. Okay, Angel April, right? 888. Right? We'll just call her Angel for short. Right? The other guy would have a guy. Not the silencer. Right. Okay. My bad, RPX. So, we're just going over we're looking through a few videos. Right. Why is it always Angel, right? So we're looking at a few videos. We're just looking at a couple of strip club videos right now and just going through just a few things before we get into our main topic of discussion and the reason why I'm doing this today. I just wanted to kind of like briefly set y'all up and get y'all comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So this video, the video that we watched from her was 5 tips for strippers. Like I'll go back one. I'll go back.
What's up, Jay?
This is the video that we saw, right? 5 rules of the strip club every stripper should know. This is the video that we just saw from her. All right. And we're watching this video from her. Like we were just sitting there going through this and like some of the rules and stuff. And she was very knowledgeable, right? Very good about her opinions and stuff like that. I wouldn't mind spending some money. I wouldn't. You get what you mean? What do you mean? Right now, I'm confused. I'm confused. Anyway, sorry, I'm over here looking at the screen waiting for you to answer me back. My bad. Oh yeah. Yeah. You're welcome. Yes, I am the owner. Yeah, I did that a while. See, when I tell y'all I set myself up like that, like bro, I need to. That's why I got to get back to doing my shit, bro. Cause either way, I'm gonna get my credit. Anywho. Okay, get back on topic. But I would rather. I subscribe to her. This one, I'm thumbs in. Like I can't. What is this comment? I'm always in the top 10% of earners of the clubs I work in. Trainings, courses, understanding male psychology definitely helps. Like y'all both seem like some scamming ass. Let me stop. I wouldn't. Like these are the type of girls you want to watch out for. Like if don't get me wrong, right? It's all of it's entertainment, right? It's all entertainment at the end of the day. But personally, and this I can't speak for anybody else, right? But personally, I know if I would talk with this one, I would know that this is cap. I would know that this is cap. And I know the only time she would ever hit me up would be, well, probably both of them. But so Angel is a deep right. But if push comes to shove, right? I would do this. Right? I would. If push comes to shove, I would. Easy pickings. Probably why she only got 3,000 subscribers, but anywho, we'll do one more. We'll do one more. Let's see. You're disputing it. Wow. Rena, really? Wow. She sounds scripted and robotic. Okay, so you didn't hear her.
Navy should Captain Jasmine Black girl that you don't like or don't want him dancing. Clearly that's who he wants to dance, or he would not be dancing her. It kind of makes the customers uncomfortable when
this sounds
some
way
girl they
easier.
danced last week, or some girl they probably had intercourse with thinks that they belong to them, and every time they come into the club to dance other girls, you all in his face trying to stop him from dancing people. That pushes customers away. It pushes money away. It has you looking crazy. Let these men relax. I don't care if you're dealing with a dude from the club or whatever. If you met him in the club and you started dealing with him and he still comes to the club, let that man relax.
I like her. I want. Jasmine's actually talking. Barely had a notepad. Well, it's not even just, well, that too. That aside, right? The notepad thing, that's aesthetic choice, right? That's different, right? We can she knows what she's doing, right? Renown doesn't want to be in the LGBT. Why? I'm hurt. My video probably gonna get hit with copyright too, like I said. But I do that on purpose though, because like I said, I'm y'all. We'll talk about that in another video. We'll talk after this. But that's a whole nother thing. Renown. She sounds more experienced in this one, right? She's just trying to, like, well, they're both trying to get a bag. She's just trying to, like, scam you. This one will make you feel good about it. Yes, sir. What up, Kachi? How you doing? Congrats on hitting your milestone, broski. Congrats on hitting your milestone, man. All right. So look at this. I would rather. All right. So we're gonna look at one more. We're gonna look at one. Uno mas. Should I do this one? my favorite stripper lines. Why do I feel like this is gonna be? I feel like this is gonna be a problem. All right, you know what? Let's look at the strip club tips and tricks. Let's look at IB Shucks right here. Let's look at what he's talking about.
All right, now I know you read the title, but before I get to the tips and tricks, let me tell you the number one most important thing you got to know before stepping foot in any strip club. You don't own these women. You're paying for a service or a performance, whatever you want to call it, but you're not paying for the ability to degrade her. You're not buying her integrity. You're not better than her just because of her occupation. So don't be a jackass. Respect the ladies.
Thank you. That you know what? Off that video alone, that you know what? Yes. This right here. I like that is perfect. That is it. Perfect.
And the second most important thing you need to know before stepping foot inside of any strip club is they don't like you. This is a business and they are good at that business and they will take every last dime. Your job as a consumer is to get the most bang for your buck. Ooh, not that kind of bang. Oh, well, it could be that kind of bang for... You know what? That's a totally different video. Moving on. What I'm saying is don't fall for the act and you got to do a little bit of acting yourself. But I'll get back to that. Now, one of the biggest mistakes I see men do when going to a strip club is try to get cute, put on their best outfit, trying to impress somebody. That's stupid, okay? Like I said before, this is a business. They ain't there thinking about money. They're not trying to find a new boo. What you want to do is look as neutral as possible, maybe even a little bit lame. Think about it. Lame dudes usually don't get girls. Who's more likely to pay for female interaction? A lame dude. You want to look lame. Not dirty, not creepy, just lame. A lame, easy target. Now here's where the acting comes in. Once they see you looking all lame, looking like an easy target, looking like you don't get girls, they're gonna pounce and they're gonna try to manipulate you out of your money. So what you have to do is be aware of the manipulation, act like the manipulation is manipulating you, but the whole time you gotta be manipulating the manipulator. Did you catch that?
This nigga. Yo. Yo, that part, he ain't wrong though. He ain't wrong.
So here's what I do. I'm sitting there, I'm looking lame, looking like an easy target. Lady approaches me, asks me if I want to go for a lap dance. I personally used to start with a welcoming no. Tell them no, but in a welcoming way. I know that sounds weird, but I'd say some lame shit like, I don't know, you're trouble. Not as corny as that, but you gotta put a little corn on it. Now naturally she's gonna ask, how am I trouble? And I turn the corny back on and I say some shit like, I mean, you're exactly my type. I know if I get back there, I'm gonna end up spending all my money. Nope, I'm not doing it. She heard just my type and spend all my money. So now she's coming, she's getting a little closer than she.
Yeah, this dude out here wilding. I love it. Yeah. Okay, I got you. So you're incels talking. What? What up to you, man? How you doing?
He should probably in between your legs, touching and rubbing on you, really trying to convince you to go back there. After enough time of playing coy and not being able to keep eye contact with her, you give a reluctant yes. Fine, okay, let's go. Now here's the best part. You about to get a much better lap dance than usual because this is not a regular lap dance at this point. This lap dance is advertisement to get you to go to the VIP room because she feels like you are down to spend all your money. She'll be back there doing all type of little extra things to you that are gonna make your experience great. You get one, maybe two amazing lap dances and she's gonna be like, we can have a lot more fun if we go to the VIP. And then that's when all your corny and lame is gone. You're like, oh, I'm good. And I mean, don't get me wrong, she still made a little money off of the lap dances. You got...
Yo, this man out here wilding. This man crazy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tim Boy okay. Yeah, he got some experience. That boy must have got some stripes, bro. He must have got called out some money before. He must have talked to Angel.
A great lap dance. It's a win-win. But most importantly, you didn't lose. Wear soft pants. No denim. We're like some cotton loose crotch joggers. Everybody gets to feel everything. Trust me on this. Alright, now this is probably my favorite tip. I used it all the time. This is for my more frugal brothers, the real frugal brothers, you know what I'm saying? Strippers, if you happen to be watching this, could you please stop watching it now, just in case I ever got to use this trick on you? They gone.
Yeah, they gone, dog. I got
Here
you.
in Southern California, when you walk into a strip club, you go.
I knew he was Cali. How did I know he was Cali? I had a feeling he was.
Going to pay a cover charge. Most of the time it's like $10. Keep in mind, I'm talking about regular strip clubs, not like AODs and things like that where it's a giant party. No, I'm talking about like Spearmint Rhino type place. Now when you get in, don't go to the stage. Chill in the background and really peep the scene. Peep all the dancers until you find one that you really like, right? Get change from the bartender, a couple of singles, maybe like let's say 25 singles. That's what you want, right? Now, when that girl that you pick, it's time for her to go dance, that's when you hit the stage. You tip her one by one at first, maybe $4 or $5, and then you throw the rest of the money to 20. Now, $20 is not a lot of money. Strippers, if you still watching this, I'm aware of that. I think I'm doing something big throwing $20. But 20 singles looks like a lot of money. But most importantly, that tells the dancer, this guy likes me. So after she's done dancing, she's gonna come down and proposition you for a lap dance. Now, once again, she's gonna feel like I can get something out of him. This dude really likes me. Of course, you say yes to the lap dance. You go get the lap dance again. 1 or 2 lap dances, depending on the price. A lot of times they're like $20. You get 2, you spend $40.
Right.
Big deal. You get that 1 or 2 lap dances, and then you walk the hell out. Okay. You saw all the nakedness when you was peeping the scene trying to pick your one girl.
Yo, this man Wilder, he got y'all. I know some of y'all like 10 plus 25 plus 40. Some of y'all taking heavy notes right now. He runs 51 to the single 20. Yup. Hey. Oh, that's funny. Sum up, just manipulate the manipulator who will attempt to manipulate you, so you manipulate her first by dressing lame. Yes. That is exactly what he's talking about. Now, I this is hilarious, right? It's funny as shit. There's some truth to this. And I'm going to go back and confirm some of this stuff right quick, right? So, the dressing lame part is really, it depends on where you're at. All right? It depends on where you're at. And that's very location dependent. Because what also will get girls to jump on you is if you're new. Like, if they've never seen your face before in the club, they'll get you if you're new. Like, so if I go to like another club that I've never been at, all right, and you know, I would probably have a higher chance of girls talking to me because, boom, you know, I've never seen you before. Especially if it's a smaller club where it's just nothing but regulars. You know, the curiosity will be piqued. I'll say that. This part, the frugal part, I have my own version of being the frugal part, right? Me personally, I would go, I would add, if you can, be cool with like a staff member, right? Try being cool with like a staff member, like a waiter or a bartender, right? This man said nickels. He said, "You're right. I want my rib." Oh man, let me see. Sorry. But what was I gonna say? Fuck. So like get in with like, you know, manager coins on, yeah, only in Canada. Only in Canada. The coins work in Canada. I don't know about that yet, y'all. Don't judge me. All right. I get thrown. Man, look. Boy, the minute you go in there with a roll of quarters, boy, they'll throw your ass out. Like this ain't the arcade, boy. Get your ass. Coming in here thinking that you about to play yourself. They gonna take a quarter to tell you put it up your ass. You played yourself. But I like this video. This video's funny though. I would say get to know someone like the bartender or something. Like maybe the bartender will have some intel for you too, or the DJ. Take care of you people.
You saw everybody's nakedness. You got to tip. You got to make it rain a little bit, and you got lap dance. What more do you need from a strip club night? Now this right here, I consider more of a life hack than a tip because this is crucial, okay?
Let's get the life hack.
When you're talking to a stripper, she's usually going to ask you the question, is this your first time here? Never say yes to that because they will try to trick you on prices if you ain't never been there before.
Yeah.
You mess around, say it's your first time there, and then she asks you if you want to get a dance. You say, yeah, how much? She tell you $60, and then after you done got a couple of dances from her and you're chilling somewhere else, you hear the DJ talk about $20 lap dances all night, you gonna feel stupid. So always say you've been there before. All right, man.
Life hack, a lot of strippers. So to that life hack, this is why I say talk to the managers or staff first. Okay? Talk to the managers or staff first. Staff meaning DJ, bartender, waitress, right? Talk to them first. Because don't do that, because if you do that to a stripper, right? If you talk to a stripper, they're gonna line their pockets. Okay? 9 out of 10, they're lining their pockets. All right. I don't want to be, like I said, I don't want to be rude. I'm not trying to be mean or nasty because y'all know I work with them every day, and y'all I have nothing but respect for y'all. Can she reimburse you with extra dances? I don't know if you're asking that seriously or not, but nah, I don't think she will. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say talk with management first. And that's why I like the club that I'm at, because the managers will tell you straight up, hey, this is what the prices are. They're not going to bullshit you. You know what I'm saying? Content. Damn team, man. How did I not see that? Okay. Okay. What up, team, man? I got you. Thank you for the reminder. I saw your reminder on Discord, by the way. Thank you for the reminder. Appreciate you. So that's my thing, to counter this life hack, so that way you won't have to put yourself in a position. If you can, that's why I say call early, if you can, or call ahead of time, like maybe a day before you plan on going, or just go up there. Say you there for the food. No, hey, that's me. That's what I'm here for. That food be good. You understand me? RPX, that food be good. Right? Nah, just go in there, American Psycho. Yeah, and walk out in handcuffs. or worse. They don't play. That's one thing I will say, in a lot of clubs, especially bigger clubs, I'm tossing drumsticks on the taco too. Hey, yo, our tacos be good, dog. Them tacos be killing. I be loving it. The little mini tacos too. And they're $1. You got taco. We got tacos for $1 at my job too. I be chilling throughout the night, bro. I be munching. I be having a good time. But yeah, just to prevent lying to the stripper, right? Talk to management. For me, the tacos are yes for me. You know. But yeah, I like this video. This video was good. We're gonna drop a like on that. You know. But he does have a good point. The dancers should be respected though. On some real shit. This is their job. Just respect it. Respect the hustle, bro. Like if you don't agree, then that's fine. You don't agree with the lifestyle, that's perfectly okay. But respect the hustle. All right, so let's get into the main topic. Phone died and ruined the joke. Damn, that sucks. Ahu Jams, welcome in. Good to see you. So I'm gonna get into the topic today, the main topic of tonight's discussion. And this is the reason why I came up with this, right? So for those of y'all, let me get back over here. He said the topic, right? That's what you hear. That's what y'all here for, right? The topic, right? This right here, y'all here for this topic, right? I was gonna say what pockets. Some clubs, yes, some clubs do have better burgers than specialty shop. They do. So clubs have rules. I need y'all to understand that every club has different sets of rules, and this is what when I was talking about the dancers, what they need to do, and talking to, you know, telling the girls, hey, this is what y'all need to do. Y'all need to realize what rules are there. Clubs have different rules, right? There are some general things in place. And I don't know why people think that because there's a strip club there, that there's no such thing as rules. Like everything is just a wild, wild west. Titties flying everywhere. Food's good. The food's cooked to maximum perfection. Titties flying everywhere. Ass everywhere. You know, everything all out. There's nothing. It's a free for all. That's not true. Okay. There are a lot of guidelines that are in place to maintain order. Okay. 80s action films, right? That's what they think, right? That's what a lot of people think. And it's not, okay? And I kind of aim this mainly towards the dancers because the customers are easy to deal with, right? Or easier in general to deal with. But there's an incident that happened. And I shit you not, this happened a couple of days ago. I was at work. We had a dancer that was on audition. She was auditioning. She came from another club. And we have one of the rules that we have at our club is to don't stack dances, right? Past 2 or 3. I don't remember exact number right now, but it's past 2 or 3. Now, what I mean by stacked dances, for those who don't understand that term, is you know how like when you go to IHOP or any sit down restaurant, you order your food, you order your drinks, whatever, right? You order these things and then you get your food and then you pay afterwards, right? Stacking dances is the same thing, right? So you go talk to the girl, you get a couple of dances and you pay like the guy was saying 20 per. You get and then you rack up the dances and then you pay afterwards, right? So the rule is to not stack dances past dances past 2 or 3, right? And then so after 2 or 3 dances, you would ask, you know, do you want another one? Does that make sense? All right. The reason why we do this and the reason why it's done, and because I've seen it happen in other clubs before when I worked at, where girls would be sitting with a guy or hanging with the guy or whatever, and then all of a sudden, oh, well, you owe me money, right? And we've heard about this happening before in other places where the girl's sitting with the guy or the guy's getting these dances and the guy really doesn't got money like that, maybe or maybe not, or the girl is just trying to, get money out the guy. And, oh, well, you owe me this much. You owe me X amount of money. And the guy's like, well, no, I thought you said this. And then it becomes this back and forth thing of, this back and forth between. Does that make sense? and then the management gets involved, and then the guy has to get, kicked out, beat up, whatever the fuck happens. And so what happens is in my club, we try to avoid that. Is we just say, hey, look, we tell the dancers, do not stack more than 2 or 3. Right? Right. He feels fleeced. She feels, and she's like, pay up. He's mad. She's upset. And then, there's a clash, and then management gets involved, and, the guy gets kicked out, and there's a possible assault charge, which could lead to, a possible assault charge if not taken care of correctly. To prevent all of that, we tell the dancers, don't stack dancers past 2 or 3. The only exception to that is if the customer, like, legit has put up money. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So that's where you go to them. That's where you go to management, right? So that's what I'm saying. You go to management. Let's get the management involved. I feel like I'm being fleeced out of charges. Bezos rolling outside with the quarter guy. Yeah. Just sitting right out there. Right? So the girls that lie about charges, and this is what I'm saying. This is why I say talk to the management first, because talk to management or staff first. That way you'll be less likely to be fleeced out of some shit. Feel me? So here's the thing. That's the issue, right? So we had the dancer. We told the dancer this, and the crazy thing is, we told the dancer. I think her dancer name is Risa, like Rysa. I think that's how it was spelled. It was so weird. Dancer name Risa, and the manager told her, and I was standing in the DJ booth. We was all in the DJ booth together. I told her, like, I heard the manager tell her, hey, don't stack dances as a rule, right? Like, hey, we don't stack dances here, right? And then he was like, hey, LG, can you take care of the rest? I got you, boss. Got him, dog. So right when he left, after he left, like I told her the same thing. I said, hey, look, don't stack dances. All right? Because, X, Y, and Z, right? She was like, okay, cool. At the end of the night, okay? End of the night, I'm closing up shop, and this girl's like, talking to the guy. She was talking to the guy at the bar for like a good while, for about a good hour, right? Talking to the guy at the bar. He even paid, like, he had paid for skips too, because I had called her to go on stage. She was skip, so he would pay for the skips. So he had some money. So the skips were taken care of. I'm closing up shop, like I get everybody out, and I'm starting to turn off the TVs. So she starts talking to the guy. I overhear her talking to the guy, and she's like, you owe me $500. Da 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 da. Boo, 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 boo. Yeah, $500. I'm like, oh shit. Like, okay, well, what the fuck? Like, and the crazy thing is, like, she was the guy that the girl was talking to, the audition was talking to, Risa. He had other girls, and he paid them no problem. It was just her, right? So I'm over here turning off TVs, minding my business or whatever. And I'm just like, listening to see, hopefully things don't go left. So that way I, get management, like, so I do what I need to do to make sure I get management involved and, do what we got to do, right? So I'm over here listening. He's like, hey, I'll talk to you tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. Telling the dancer, and he leaves. And so she was mad. She was hot. She was like, oh, well, that guy owes me money. And so I'm like, okay, I'm being diplomatic about it. I'm like, hey, baby, look, okay, let's get manager involved. Let's talk. Like, okay. So while I'm still turning off the TVs, and then I see one of the managers, he's back in the kitchen doing some closeout stuff. All right. I told the manager was like, he kind of hears it. He's like, well, what happened? I was like, I gave him the synopsis. I gave him the rundown. And I was sitting there, as I was giving him the rundown, I told him, I said, hey, look, didn't we tell her not to stack dances? Didn't we told her not to stack dances, right? Because you told her and I told her. He was like, yeah, we did. He was like, okay. So she's sitting there calling the guy, like, the dancers, like, she's livid. So she's up here calling, calling her, whoever she's with, girl, I can't believe this guy's, the managers don't care. They don't care. That's what pissed me off. That low key kind of made me mad. She was like, well, the DJ don't care. The manager don't care. They don't care. They got their money. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, first of all, I just told you what was going to happen. I'm trying to get a manager. Right? I'm trying to get a manager to help you. So that way we can get this figured out. So manager says, and I'm going to get to the comments in a minute. Manager comes up. He was like in the DJ booth. We sitting there like looking. And then we told the girl, because she was on the phone at the time. And we said, hey, the manager's like, hey, didn't I tell you not to stack dances? Didn't we say not to stack dances? And she was like, yeah, but he walked out with my money. He's like, no. We told you not to stack dances. I told you don't do it. You and you did it anyway. Right? So if you know, she was starting to get a little bit loud, and it got to the point where the manager raised his voice, right? Shout out to the homie Ben. Shout out to the manager Ben. One of the best, best managers. The whole squad of managers there are really solid. I like them, right? But manager raised his voice. He said, I told you, like, hey, look, you're not gonna sit up here and talk to me like this. I told you not to do this. Like, don't do it. We say it for a reason. So if you can't listen to this, that you can't listen to one thing, who's to say you can't? Who's to say you're not doing anything else? Like, who's to say you can't listen to other shit that's going on, right? So long story short, she was getting walked out, and she's no longer. I don't think she's able to come back to work, right? And that it low key wanted me to bring this topic up because there's rules in place for these clubs, right? I need y'all to understand, like, especially dancers, if y'all watching this, I need y'all to understand that there are rules in place. There are rules in place for a reason for y'all. Now, I will agree. Some of the rules may be stupid, okay? I get it, okay? But y'all don't understand. Some of y'all, some of these rules, like, are not because of them, because they want to be dicks or be in power, because some of the city ordinances have stupid things in place, because there's people in the city ordinances that don't respect y'all as dancers, that think that y'all are less than. Okay, the same ones that be wanting to spend money on you are the same ones that are trying to, in some cases, make legislations against you. Okay, it's dumb. Right? Some of the rules are dumb. I will agree with you. Some of the rules that don't make any sense about having the bottoms a certain length. The bottoms got to be a certain length. You can't, the dancing 3 feet away in some clubs, you can't, the no touching rule. Like, it's dumb. I will agree. It's dumb. In some cases, depending on the rule, it's dumb. But like RPX said, they're there for a reason. Okay. The reason why a lot of y'all dancers right now are being like, are rotating through shit. Yes, there are some clubs that are like, I think in LA is big in LA, where you got to be like a certain amount of feet away. You got to be a certain amount away. Yes. And I think it's some clubs in Texas too. It depends. It's really club dependent on how they enforce it and all that shit. But in some places is also, they leave it up to the girl too. So the problem that a lot of y'all dancers have is that y'all feel entitled. Right? Y'all think that, oh, well, the club wouldn't be a club without me. The club wouldn't be a club without dancers. The club needs us. The club. But y'all are a dime a dozen, okay? So most of y'all can get replaced in 2 seconds. Is it a safety issue? Depending on what you're talking about, because you're thinking something else. I think, T-Matt. It's not necessarily a safety issue per se, because you're thinking about if they're at the stage. They also need DJs and contractors. They do. You're right. So the problem is with dancers is specifically, right, RPX, they get caught at gay bars or in the White House. The distance from or being near. The distance from. You're thinking of like of the girl being on main stage, like, you know what I'm saying, the distance from the main stage, which the way they have the stages set up, like you can, like, you're the only time you're going up there is like to like throw money to tip them, and then they'll interact with you that way. You feel me? We'll probably have to do another topic on that. Right? I'll get to that in a second. But dancers, I need y'all to understand, right? Put the entitlement shit away. Put the entitlement shit away. I'm talking about for private dancers, by the way, T-Man. Right? Put the entitlement away. You have management, and the same dancers that are entitled, they feel like they're entitled, are the same ones that expect managers and everybody else, all the men in the club, to protect them. Right? Because I'm telling you, going back to the story I told earlier, what she was expecting us to do was to find the guy, to get the guy, beat him up, and take his wallet and take the money and kick him out. More than likely, that's what she wanted. It didn't help the fact that she was a new dancer either. She was like a younger dancer, now that I think about it. But that's the problem, right? Y'all, a lot of y'all dancers feel entitled, and y'all think that, you know, we owe y'all stuff because you got tits in a vagina and you can spin on a pole a little bit. Some of y'all can't even do pole tricks. Some of y'all just learning shit. And I need y'all to get that out y'all head. I need y'all to chill the fuck out, because I'm tired of hearing it. Oh, men are gross. We just heard it from Angel that men are gross, right? I'm not gonna do that. You see what I'm saying? I'm not dealing with that shit. There are rules in place for a reason. If you have a question, especially if you're a new dancer, like for you to be a new dancer or new in that club and you find out ways to break rules, it doesn't look good for you. And here's the crazy part. Some of y'all don't understand this. I had to learn this too. Some of these clubs are connected. So if you get, say for example, if you get kicked out of one club, who's to say that club ain't, you know, connected with other clubs? This is why you got to do your research and know what you're getting into. Most of y'all don't even do that, but you sit up here and say, oh, well, these men this, these men that. They just want to, you know, the world hates us. Like, no, the world don't hate you. Well, most part, they don't. But the entitlement has to stop. Okay? You want people to respect you, you respect them. Okay, there are rules in place for a reason. And I'm going to switch over to the customers too, right? Customers too. For those of y'all that go into clubs, stop. There are rules in place. That's why you go in there and ask about certain shit beforehand. Only when they're loud and crazy. Exactly. Some of y'all that go in there, like, if you were a customer, don't go in there like you own the fucking place. So what? You might know the DJ. So what? You might know the manager. So what? It don't matter. It's a place of business. Some of y'all just need to chill the fuck out, enjoy yourself, and leave. You see what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm at. I need y'all to chill out. There's rules that exist for a reason, because if it didn't, it'll be just lawlessness, right? Yes, the club is a big ass gray area, but that does not mean that you're entitled for things to, you know, just to go all out the way. There's still some order that needs to happen in the clubs. There's still order amongst chaos, and I need y'all to understand that, especially the dancers. Y'all don't show up y'all have a no problem not showing, you're taking your time to show up on to work. Y'all want to be entitled. Y'all think every customer is trying to fleece y'all. Y'all out here trying to fleece these customers, because that's exactly what it is. A lot of these customers do be getting fleeced. Y'all be over here trying to fleece these customers out of money. Y'all do. When y'all could be getting way much more and a way better time. Okay. Yes, if the dancers are $20, you don't need to up it. Just gonna be straight. Dancers are 20, and generally speaking, in most clubs, unless otherwise noted, right? $20. You don't need to be charging them extra. You don't need to be, you touched my titty. Oh, you touched my titty. That's an extra $500. They see that part, Spades. They see the money, they think they can get it quick. Just play within the parameters. Now, if they did disrespect you, then that's different. You know what I'm saying? Like if they are being rude and disrespectful, I understand. I'll be the first one to tell you, okay, well, get that money. Get your money. Do what you got to do, baby. Because if old boy is disrespecting you, I'll be the first one to tell you. And especially if I see it, girl, you better milk it. Milk it for all it's worth. Man, they all the way out. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Like I said, it's respect both ways. And I want y'all to understand that there's rules in place for a reason. There are. Rules are in place for a reason. Just respect them. Now, if you don't understand something, if you don't like something, that's different. If you have a complaint with something, cool. And even those still have rules. Yeah, they tend to be more cutthroat. Exactly. But these liberal-minded people, though, like these liberal-minded motherfuckers, bro, y'all, they don't understand shit. They just think they can do this shit, and they think, it's okay. That's because they don't have police. I mean, they police themselves. That's the thing. I need y'all to understand, though, like, that's what I need y'all to understand, is that rules are in place for a reason. Rules are in place for a reason. You show respect. I guarantee you, even in places that are cutthroat, you show respect and you handle your business. You don't be doing no extra shit. You'll be fine. For touching Gina's hair wrong. What the? Y'all here, right? Y'all wildin'. But yeah, we're gonna look at some let me see. I don't know if we'll get in trouble for it, but will we get in trouble for it? Probably not. Let's see. Will we get in trouble for it? Nah. Fuck it. Okay, lifestyle and flow. I'm trying to see if we can do. Right, before I nuke my channel. I'm trying to see if I'd get in trouble. Right. I don't think you get in trouble for it though. Oh, age restricted video. Yeah, it is. A. Alrighty. And what? GG's, right? I'm about to make it. This video's probably about to be 18. 18 plus. Fuck it. We gonna do it, big boys. Fuck it. We gonna do it, big boys. All right. We gonna look at a couple of them before we get up out of here. I am gonna mute the music though. I'm gonna mute the music because that's what's gonna get me first, and it's weird. That's the weird part about it. Is I'm gonna get hit with copyright first before anything. I'm gonna get hit. How many strippers can I legally show? Right, that's what we trying to figure out. Dog. That's what we trying to figure out. It's not gonna be too much. Let me see. All right, nah. All right, cool. Now you know what? Where is she at? I gotta go to my Instagram. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. We about to go to Instagram right quick because I got a couple that I can. Let me see. Where the fuck is my? Okay. Let me switch on my other account here. Let me see if I could do it. I could do it that way. I'm trying not to. We could do. All right. Let me go to the post. Go to post. Go to post. All right. Here we go. Hey, RPX, thank you for coming by tonight. You have yourself a good night. Rest well. Have a good time at work. Get your money. You feel me? Thank you for coming by. Always a pleasure to see you. Let me plug in my thing for my keyboard dies on y'all. Okay. So this one is somebody that I'm actually following on Instagram here. Y'all want to see. I wish you can full screen this, but you can't. I'm here building a Yu-Gi-Oh deck. Nice. What kind of deck are you building, bro? Random. I wish you can like full screen it. Can you full screen this? Fuck it. I'm not playing the audio for this because the audio is gonna get me copyrighted. So let's see if we can do this real quick. Like we can't. It's not gonna be that big. Y'all just gonna have to deal with it. We're all gonna have to deal with it. Fuck it. Blackwing. Nice. So from the early days, so she's got a whole caption. In the midst of the Great Depression in the 1920s USA, pole dancing found its place within circuses, captivating audiences with sensual choreographies. In the 1950s, pole dancing began moving out of tents into clubs and bars for entertainment. Cabaret was becoming much more widely accepted. Phrasing. What I say? What I do? I ain't say nothing. What I say? What I say? What I say? I didn't catch what I said. But this one's from Ariel Geisha. Really cool. I think I worked with her at one point. I think she ended up doing something different. But she's back in the clubs. But look, this is pole work. Like she's really good. Really good at what she does. Really good. I like her boots. You sent what you need to send me? All right, man. I'll check it out after. But like she's really good. I like her. She's cool. I like it. That's body control right there, dog. I will put money. It ain't big, but we'll deal with it. Exactly. Oh. That's what I said. Oh, okay. That's what she said. Pause. All right. So that was cool. I like her. This is another one. Of course, one of the favorites that I like, Kenny Deary. Really good at what she does. I'm not playing any of the audio though. She actually does classes, y'all. She does class. Let me see if I can zoom in a bit. Let me see if we can. just a bit. I don't want this too big, yo. Oh wait. There we go. I bet. We out here figuring shit out as we go. That's the beauty of what I do. I can do this shit. There. Gonna cut out the whatever the fuck. I don't care. I ain't got really nothing to hide because of it. But like, she's really good though. Like this is like, she's a really good performer. Like, she does performance really good. Exactly, live editing. We figure it out, right? Like I said, I like to show y'all people that are actually doing this, because I feel like they don't get enough credit, and they need to. You know, and I would love to, like I said, if I have to love to reach out to her and see if she'll take it. Shout out to Fancy, the homie Los Entertainment. This man is in Florida. I want to. Hey, y'all think if we can if I crowdfund, we can go to Florida, because he's got a club called Truth 18 in Florida. I want to go. Shout out to his name is Los Entertainment, LOS Entertainment at Truth 18. This man all the way out in Florida doing it, man. I've actually did a couple of edits for him, like phone videos for him. It was fun. Dude's a dope dude. I want to reach out to him. I want to. All right, let's see what we got with this pole choreography here. Let's see. Can we play the music? I don't know. All right, it's a collab class. All right, fellas. All right, so we going oh, it's French Montana. What song is it? Feature Jeremiah. Okay, no, we bad. Okay, cool. All right. So, okay, let's go. I like this. Oh, they got a whole choreography. Okay. I like her. I'm liking her on the right here. I'm liking her more on the right, because her choreography, I'm drawn more to her on the right, because she's a little bit more expressive. She seems a little bit stiff on the left. So this move right here, like, so just in difference, and this is just me personally, right? Just personally, right? I like her. I like her movements here. If I had a choice between, if these two were on a stage, right? She might be, either she's learning it, or I think she's they might be, if this is a choreography thing, it's a collab choreography, they're probably the main people. Like I said, I don't know. But if we were in a club setting, I would be more likely to lean towards her. Okay, they both got the good movements there. I like that. Okay. Hey. Okay, now she's starting to get a little bit more expressive on the left. I like that. That's good. I like that move right there. Hey, little booties. Hey, I gotta remember, y'all, little booties matter too. So I just gotta tell you that. And I'm not playing the audio because I'm not trying to get copyright for the music. I don't feel like it. Not today. Okay, now they're probably on freestyle now. I can see it. Yeah, they're freestyling. Definitely freestyling, I think. Yep. The doubles on the pole. I always love the doubles, man. The doubles is dope. The doubles are always dope. I always love the doubles. Especially when it's two girls that are like that work really well together. Okay, so she's a little bit more flexible up top. The one she was on the left, way more flexible, but she's a little bit more expressive at the bottom. I like. I'm weird. I'm trying to figure out if the left is Asian or Latina. That's a good question, actually. That's a good That's a good little choreography, though. I like it. I like it, though. Yeah, I like her though. She's very expressive, and that's one of the things I like personally. I like girls that are expressive, that are good at dancing, and that are expressive in the dancing, because it makes it's more, it pulls you in a little bit more. Does that make sense? Yeah, she has a flair, exactly, and that's I kind of like that little personal touch, because you know, yo, can I get their names? I think this is. I can give you the link to the video. I'll give you the link to the video if you want it. Yeah, she's got a really good smile. Like that right there, that goes a long way, especially if she's really performing it, like for real, like during the, like on a stage setting. The fact that you're able to smile and perform like that I like her smile and everything else. But like, no, seriously, like she's really expressive. Like I like, that's why it's like I like her a little bit better, because girl on the left is like, okay, this is choreography. You know what I'm saying? Girl on the right is like, hey, this is I enjoy this. I'm dancing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Very expressive. I like it. The one on the left seems like you may have to like talk to her a little bit more. But yeah, that's good. That's good choreography though. A little bit more thicker too. Girl on the right. Yeah, intense vibe. Yeah, she's a little bit more on intense side, like that. That serious look. You know what I'm saying? I think. All right. Let's see if we can do this and not get in trouble. All right. We'll do this one. Okay. This must be. This looks like it's either Southern. Okay. Hey. Hey. Oh, she's getting right to it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she killing it. Yeah. Go ahead, girl. Yeah. This is like Atlanta. She's doing Atlanta, Dallas. Like, this is definitely Atlanta, Dallas type black strip club for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this right here is definitely that. That was good though. That's a good, like, she's good. She's very energetic too. She's very energetic. So a lot of her moves, like, she's getting right to it, snappy. So she's probably like in a club, like I want to say like either like a Southern club. Like, it has to be like Houston, Dallas. Well, I haven't been to a Dallas club, but like mainly like a Houston club, or Atlanta club, like a black club that's like twerk heavy. You know what I'm saying? And like that's really aggressive with the movements and stuff. Because she's moving really, like when she climbs up the pole, like right up here, when she climbs up, like you could tell, like when she climbs up, she's climbing up really fast. Like she's getting up there, like she's gonna twerk a little bit. She's climbing the pole, bam, bam, like up there, and she's just like quick. Good body strength too. She's got really good body strength. Really good body strength. I like that. Definitely, she's definitely at a Showtime club. Definitely Showtime. Like, definitely people that in front of people that's gonna be like just throwing money, like for real, like just taking money. Foof. I wouldn't. I want to say upper body, because so from here, that's probably lower body. Her having to hold on to the pole, that's probably a little bit lower body, right? So I did like when she was doing like here, she upper body here, right? And then that right there, that little crunch right there, that was clean. I ain't gonna lie, that little crunch right there was clean. That was dope. I like that. I be trying to tell y'all, these girls be working, dog. Like, you can't tell me otherwise. Can't tell me otherwise. I would probably see about getting a dance from her. Probably, I would, likely. But all right, y'all. I just wanted to do that real quick, man. I ain't want too much of nothing. I just wanted to talk to y'all for a bit. and keep the content going. And I appreciate y'all coming by. Thin? Yeah, because a lot of times that's work. Like, well, there are some girls that are naturally thick too. Like, yo, I'm about to do you like spades, dog. I'm about to do you like spades. I'm about to put you in a corner. I'm about to put you in the corner. That's it. Okay, you sent it. What did you send? I'm about to hit you up after. I was not expecting that. I'm like, he's not wrong though. Oh, they even got a channel for stripper boot camp. Oh shit. Oh, it's like reality TV. Oh boy. Not her doing reality TV with stripper boot camp. I may have to look into this. Oh, y'all out here wilding, dog. I can't. Yeah, they're also doing floor work. There's other videos around here that we can do that. But I might do this summer. So how you? I think today's video is gonna be done. I appreciate y'all coming by. I might stick around and do something else. I'll be around. I just wanted to get that done. Read down zero. I'm gonna hit you up in a minute because I'm gonna hit you up on Discord. So stick around. I gotta ask you something because I've never had anybody go through the process. So I have it out there. I just nobody picked me up on offer. I just done. But anywho, I'll be catching y'all on the next one. Just a couple of things, man, for y'all to go check out, man, and that y'all might want to do. Shout out to Diamond Show Club as well, and also shout out to my club, All Stars. Out here doing the thing. That's crazy. I may have to talk about this next time. Strip clubs in Washington often force dancers to pay house fees as high as $200. Damn. That's fucking wild. That's fucking retarded. That's ridiculous. I just so happen to see that on my thing. Wow. I'm gonna talk about that next time. I'll probably hit into that next time. That's a good topic. We'll leave that there. Like I think clubs need to stop. Need to start having be reasonable. But we'll get that going. All right, y'all. That's gonna be it for me. And we gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it next time. We definitely gonna get into it. And I appreciate y'all coming through. If y'all got questions, man, like don't be ashamed to ask your questions, man. Like I said, I'll do my best to answer. Or if you have like something that you want to talk about or you're not sure about, you know what I'm saying? Like we can always talk about it. Like I said, I always try to give y'all like the real or a more understandable stance because it's always one or the other. It's either people that glorify it to high heaven, and then you got people that demonize it to all hell. There's no in between. There's no like understanding either way. Like if you have a question that's somebody that's praising it, you got something that might seem like it's demonizing, they shut you down. You got someone that's demonizing it, you kind of praise it, they shut you down. So I try to be that in between voice, and I want y'all to I want y'all to just, ask your questions, man. Ask away. Appreciate y'all. I will try to link the videos that I reacted to in the description. And if I don't, I'm gonna probably be doing that like later on. And yeah, tell a friend, subscribe for more, y'all. Music, gaming, vlogs, all that stuff, man. And we'll be talking on the next time, man. It's gonna be fun stuff. All right, y'all. Y'all stay safe out there. Remember, just treat people with respect. It's not that hard. Catch y'all the next time. And stop, and don't be breaking no rules. All right? Watching you. Got my eyes on you, dog. Got my eyes on you. Don't be disrespectful. Peace. God bless.
The Dynasty.
Hey, you can put your ones up now, okay? I couldn't think of nothing else to say. I really couldn't.
The Dynasty.